$1,000. Welcome back into studio. I'm out of the closet. Wait, that I am here in the CHGO studios and very proud to be back in the CHGO studios. I'm Sean Anderson, host of CHGO Bets Daily. Follow me on Twitter at Sean_W_Anderson. You can follow the show on Twitter at CHGO_Bets. Our guy Cody, who you see his little cartoon face down in the corner, he's off today. So our guy Stephen Nicholas is stepping in. But Stephen, as you told me, you're off the grid.
I'm off the grid. No Twitter. You could try to find me. There is one out there. You will not find it. I promise you that. Like you said, I follow you on Twitter. You still couldn't find me.
I still couldn't find it. I'm guessing it's something, S. Nicholas S. 98, maybe 96. What would your
That was incredibly close, but you think I'm younger than I am.
So it's something like that. I would probably be able to find it if I try hard enough. But Stephen Nicholas, I don't know if you run into it. Like, is Stephen Nicholas a fairly common name?
Oh, it's very common. Yeah, it was hard picking that Twitter handle.
Yeah. Oh, so it's tough for Sean Anderson. I thought, people used to screw up my name all the time back in grammar school. Like, it would be seen. These horrible
So many different spellings. You think you'd have yours at least. That explains all the underscores in yours too. Yes. 2 underscores on one Twitter handle. That's
and a middle initial.
Oof,
so
yeah.
It's 2 underscores, a middle initial. I tried Sean. I tried Anderson. I tried S. Anderson, but that's just Sanderson.
If you gave me an over/under 1.5 underscores on a Twitter handle, I would hit the under every single time.
As in, like, you would avoid an underscore?
No, I'm saying, like, who has 2 underscores on one Twitter handle?
Oh, yeah, it's rare.
Yeah,
it's
definitely.
A rare breed of the double underscore Twitter handle. But yeah, people, because it's not phonetic. It's not Sean, S-H-A-W-N. It's a C. And you know what? Like, I always thought I was the only Sean out there. So to find out there's hundreds of Sean Andersons in Illinois alone is shocking.
And I got the double name on top of it, the 2 first names.
Right. Yeah. Oh, and Anderson Cooper exists, so I guess I have that too.
Okay.
But like yours is truly like you could be named Steven, you could be named Nicholas. I just like that the fact that you could give yourself 2 nicknames and you could be Steve Nick.
Stevie Nicks.
Or Stevie Nicks.
There we go.
There you go. Is her full name Stephen Nicholas?
I highly doubt that, but we'll have to DM her and find out. I don't think so.
Kevin. So Kevin Wells is producing us today, who is also, by the way, this guy's all jacked up for softball later today. He's wearing shorts, hanging out. He's talking about playing softball. We're also in a softball league. He's on a completely different media league team, and he's talking about how amped up he is.
I'm gonna be a sub for you guys. I'll play a little bit here and there. Actually, I just talked to Jake about it. Yeah, but
teams.
I got my allegiances. I can't.
Yeah, you got your allegiances
across the lines right now.
And softball Swiss Army knife.
You want to bet on my hits tonight?
We're a backup to him, Steven. Did you not hear him?
Zero.
You're getting 0 hits today, K. Wells.
Okay.
You're getting 0 hits.
I'll get back
You're
to
not
you on
getting
that.
anything. What's up, Jack? Jack's hanging out in the comments. Jack's always out here hanging out. And hey, look, you can see Kevin. Oh, that was just in the preview box.
It back up.
Yeah. No, show your face, Kevin. Show your
going
face.
on, guys?
Show your
It's all
WGN
happening.
face.
My WGN collared shirt too. I mean, it's just the colors again, matching kind of like Steven's matching with the bets today. Yeah, can't wait. Wish you could bet on my hits tonight. I'm feeling pretty good. I've been jacked up for about 3 months on this. So
it's 0 hits. Did you play last year?
Did play last year.
How'd you feel? What was the takeaway from the season last year?
It was good. I enjoyed playing the outfield. I almost broke my fingers. It was my first time playing 16-inch, so made a couple diving catches last year. It was fun. I joined late when I got here. Hitting was really well early on in the season. Kind of fell off towards the end. So I'm hoping for a more consistent stretch.
Was it bad luck? You were falling apart on your mechanics? What's happening? You got
I think I was just trying to hit it too far. I was getting a lot of singles and doubles, and I saw some guys on our team like hitting 300-foot bombs out to the. I'm like, I got to do that too. I got to every time I try and do that, I'd pop up or strike out. You only get 2 fouls, so like you foul off once.
Start with a 1-1 count, right?
Yeah, and then if you foul it off again, you're automatically out. So you got to choke up. You got to pull the Anthony Rizzo in that contact swing.
Well, and that's when I knew Michael Kopech was in trouble yesterday, when Anthony Rizzo stepping up to the plate and he's not choking up anymore.
Yeah,
that's when
that says a lot.
You as a White Sox fan, when he has 95 velocity, you'd think people would want to choke up on that, but he's going down to 92. And you don't even see Rizzo choking up.
I think Kevin Wells would get a hit off him at that point.
I think Kevin Wells would have gotten a hit off.
You could light that up.
I'm terrified to face. I'd be terrified to face 95 miles an hour from Kopech. I know he had a rough night, but I'm on the Kopech train. I think he's a really really solid starting pitcher.
I'd be looking like Jose Abreu versus a 95 mile per hour fastball, just following everything back, being late on every single thing. Jack's rolling with the Cubs money line tonight, White Sox money line, and Diamondbacks money line tonight. Those are all interesting picks, and we'll talk about my Big Ten tonight. We got to keep the people.
Big Ten.
Yeah, Big Ten.
You got a college parlay sounding thing here.
Guess what Cody did when I was out? Cody did 10. So you know what? We're going to talk about the 10. I'm avoiding the Cubs money line and Diamondbacks money line, but we'll definitely talk about some of these matchups. Steven is a very accomplished bettor, as he was telling me before the show. I had this idea of turning 50 cents into $50,000, and then Steven basically has done that.
I got a long way to go before I get 50,000.
Yeah, you got a long way to go. But you slowly built up your bank, and that's what we're trying to do in the show. Is that it can happen in one bet. You can get lucky and hit 10,000 to 1 odds, whatever, and place $1 down. You can get lucky, but you can also have smart bets, and I feel like we're trying to figure that out. Obviously, I have zero money again. If you want to show the bank, Kevin, I have nothing in my bank again, which is no surprise to anyone. But we're trying to become smart bettors, and I feel like with what your journey has been, you've shown that you're a smart bettor. So I'm interested to hear your takes on my bets, but then also see your bets for tonight as well.
My model: bet small, win small.
Bet small, win small.
It takes a while. You're not going to quit your day job by any means, but
that's
how we do it.
That's my issue. Me as someone with ADHD, or as at least self-diagnosed ADHD thanks to the internet, that's why I think I can't do it, is because I need that jump. I need to start seeing big numbers. I need to start seeing triple digits. And I get up to 94 and I start freaking myself out. I keep getting on the doorstep, and just turning $1 into $1.87 isn't enough for me.
Big win.
So that's what we're going to try to figure out, and Steven's going to help me today. What's up, Thomas R? Thomas hanging out in the chat, and that means 2 Indiana Hoosiers are hanging out with us.
And you got a Big Ten today. It's perfect.
And I got a Big Ten today. It's perfect. The best way to support CHGO is to download the PointsBet app and use code CHGO when you sign up. We use our PointsBet bank to place our wagers. Mine is clean empty today because I'm a bad bettor, but hopefully you would have success in your bets. And if you don't, you get 2 risk-free bets when you use the code CHGO and sign up. And that's not it. If you use the code CHGO and make a $50 or more first-time deposit, you'll receive a free CHGO membership, which unlocks all of our web content, and you'll even get a free shirt of your choice from the CHGO locker. That's $2,000 in free bets, a free CHGO membership, and a free t-shirt from the CHGO locker, all for making more than a $50 first-time deposit at PointsBet. If you have any questions, you can email pointsbet@allchgo.com, and we will help you out. PointsBet is your home for live in-play betting, and it just got even better, introducing PointsBet's newest feature, the live NBA same-game parlay. For the first time ever, you can build the perfect live NBA same-game parlay only with PointsBet. You'll have the Eastern Conference Finals, the Western Conference Finals, and NBA Finals coming up soon, so you want to take advantage of PointsBet's newest feature. You can combine your favorite bets anytime during the game, and if you want more, you can boost your live same-game parlays. You can watch live, parlay live, and boost live with PointsBet. Online sign-up is available in Illinois. You can download the PointsBet app right now and register your account from start to finish, all from your phone. So what are you waiting for? Once the game starts, don't just bet. Live your bet life with PointsBet. Gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700. And our guy Jabari showing up in the chat for the MLB. He's going Rays money line, Brewers money line, Angels money line. He's wagering 97.94 to win 300. Best of luck to you, Jabari. I'm guessing that's a parlay, throwing in the Rays, Brewers, and Angels tonight.
Now, that is not the Steven method there.
It is not the Steven method.
Big win big. When it hits, you feel great, though.
Yeah, and hey, Jabari is showing up every day, so maybe he's got some success rolling out. And I do like those picks. Let's just look at those real quick, because those are some games I'm staying away for. You got the Brewers versus the Braves, Freddie Peralta versus Ian Anderson. Freddie Peralta, a guy that I've bet on recently, his K-prop going over. I like him, but he is a little bit iffy, and I know that he can have some control issues. The Atlanta Braves do have a very good lineup, so that's something that, especially if it's a parlay, it gets me worried.
I like some positive regression for those Brewers pitchers.
They
haven't been as good as they were last year, and I think it's going to happen eventually. Law of averages, it's going to even out.
And they have a weird offense, too. The Brewers are very similar to at least the White Sox. Like, they're hitting the ball hard, but they're putting a ton of balls in play, but they're just not having that success yet. So it's a team that I haven't really figured out if I can trust yet betting, and especially when they're going up against good games or good teams. I really just have a tough
way leaning one way or the other. But the Brewers will be at home tonight. Then he also has the Angels money line. The Angels are going up against the Rangers tonight. I do like that bet. We're going to go with, I think, the over in that game a little bit later, but I do like that bet. John Gray has gotten hit hard by Mike Trout, Anthony Rendon before, so maybe that is something that happens again tonight. So let's go to my Big Ten and let's just start talking about some of my bets, and maybe not Jabari's bets because the line of thinking is the same way. We'll start with the Angels over 4 runs. They have touched up John Gray before, so if you're going to go with the Angels money line, you hope they're going to score some runs. That's against the White Sox way of thinking. They win a lot of games 3-2 here.
With Ohtani and Trout in the lineup, you feel pretty good about 4 runs.
Right, and Ohtani sees John Gray well, so we're going to go Angels over 4 runs at -125. I'm also going with the Rays money line as Jabari is as well at -2. I don't know how to say that number. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I was reading off to Kevin, I said 216.
It's 216, Sean.
216? Is that how you say it? 216. Just couldn't read that number for some reason.
Oh, I thought you said like you couldn't speak that number.
Like I can. Like I know it's a 2.
What's
I
the
know it's a
difference?
1. I know it's a 6. But for some reason, saying 216 is weird. There's something about my brain.
You're an island on this one. I cannot
216.
relate to that.
Hey, you know what? Maybe someone out there can. I'm also going with the Nationals money line. I think this one's a little bit of a gamble. You got Aaron Sanchez versus Sandy Alcantara going on the mound for the Marlins. You'd think that Alcantara is a very good pitcher. Why would you go against Aaron Sanchez, who has an ERA above 6? Aaron Sanchez was very good against the Marlins last year, and Sandy Alcantara is on 4 days of rest, and he's been bad on 4 days of rest. So I just think that it is possible. We love plus money on this show, Steven. So I see plus 160 and a chance for a team to win. I'm gonna ride it. I think the Nationals might win tonight.
One guy that worries me in that Miami lineup is Brian Anderson. 3 for 4 in his career off of Sanchez. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good numbers,
Right.
You tend to bat him towards the top of the lineup. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, he's batting 6th today.
That's seeing a guy well. And hey, that sounds like Andrew Vaughn batting 9th for the White Sox.
Yeah, don't get me started on that.
April 29th, Tony La Russa says Andrew Vaughn has earned the 2nd spot. Today, on May 16th, he is batting 9th. What the absolute hell? We're also going to go with the Blue Jays money line. I've not been impressed with Chris Flexen. He allows a lot of walks, a lot of base runners, and in Toronto, in that stadium, against that lineup, you cannot do that, especially against Vlad Guerrero. Kikuchi has not been great for the Blue Jays, but I'm just hoping that, the Blue Jays have a better lineup. So that's really what I'm riding here. -176 for the Blue Jays money line. And then CJ Cron, 2+ bases at -115. He is going up against the Giants. That one's in Coors Field, so you love that. And against Alex Wood, 13 at-bats, and he has an OPS above 1,000. So let's go CJ Cron. He's been great this year.
He's had a great year.
He's been great against Alex Wood in Coors. Sounds like a great bet, Kevin.
4 for 10 in his career off him with a homer.
I'm praying for your Nationals money line, man. That's I don't know what you're doing there.
Hey.
I like the other ones. I don't like betting on the Nationals. Whew.
We're gonna be clear and transparent, Kevin.
Yeah.
You want to show the bank again?
Yeah.
That's $0, friends. That's $0
way to
for a
get
reason.
there, and he's found it.
I'm giving bets that I would bet, and I'm figuring out what my record would be.
These are Sean's hypotheticals.
Of my Big Ten. Yeah, maybe if I have a positive record after today, I'll feel a little bit better about depositing more money, but I just don't know. Out of those Big 5, what sticks out to you guys? You like anything? You dislike anything?
You already heard Kevin. He's not liking
I like the Cron bet.
Yeah, you like the Cron one.
Cron is hit really well at home this year, and he's hit for a lot of power, so I like the 2+ bases a lot. Angels over 4 runs. They've been one of the hottest teams in the league, especially at the plate. I like that. The Nationals money line bet, I'm gonna be honest, I hate it. I would never bet the Nationals. They're riding the struggle bus this year. But I like those other Blue Jays. I haven't watched a lot of them this year. I know they're a good team, but I'll take your word for that.
Yeah, you're an NL guy. You got
exactly.
a W hat on your flag. But the thing too with the Marlins just have been so bad recently. The Marlins have struggled, so it's not like me putting money down on a team that's not going to give me a return on my money. I'm not really going to feel that confident in putting money down and then turning $1 into 67 cents or whatever. I do think the Nationals have a chance tonight, and with these plus money things, I like to take at least some shots. So those are the Big 4, the first half of the Big 5, and then let's go to the other half. This is White Sox and KC only, and I do like Eric Fenton's comment of 216. The and would imply it's a decimal. See, I didn't even pick that up. You're showing that to me, Eric. My inability to read numbers today. But
That's a good point.
our White Sox big five tonight, we're going to go under 8 total runs at minus 115.
Under 9?
Brad Keller. Is it under 9? I can't see that. I'm just
under 9.
blind. Under 9. Under 9 total runs. Even
Under
better than
200.
8. Hey, that's even better than 8. Under 9 total
That's more
runs
now.
at minus 115. I understand Johnny Cueto is making his first MLB start, but he didn't give up that many runs down in Charlotte. I think he might give up some walks, but I don't know if the Royals can actually drive those guys in. And they just fired Terry Bradshaw. No, not that Terry Bradshaw, their hitting coach. So maybe they draw a ton of walks, maybe they get a ton of hits, but I just don't think the White Sox are going to get a ton of runs off Keller tonight, and I don't think Cueto is going to be that bad.
There's one guy that I really like against Cueto today. It's Whit Merrifield. He's done really well in his career against him. I think he's 2 for 4. 2 for 4. And, Cueto, he's a little older now.
Yeah.
I don't think he gets off the mound. I could see Whit Merrifield getting one of those little infield dribbler singles type of thing, and he's batting at the top of the order. He's a bet I made today. Whit Merrifield to record a hit.
Okay.
So that's one I definitely like.
And what was so you got Whit Merrifield to record a hit. You got any other White Sox ones?
I have Gavin Sheets to record a hit as well.
There you go.
He's been really hot lately.
Yeah, 3
And
home runs in the past week, right?
You have the benefit of the righty-lefty matchup. So I obviously like that, especially when you look at those splits. So, yeah, Gavin Sheets has been great.
Yeah,
we were talking about sending him down to the minors instead of Berger for a while there.
Yeah, and the one thing too is like Sheets does pretty well against not high velocity. If he's Keller doesn't wow you with velocity, he's been fine. And career versus Brad Keller, 5 plate appearances, 1 hit, but that 1 hit was a home run. So giddy up. So you love to see that. I'm also going to go Keller K's under 3.5 at plus 115. Keller has not struck out over 3 in his or over 4 in his over 3 in his past 2 starts. And against the White Sox, when he went 7 innings, he only struck out 3. So it is possible that he goes over this. But one of our house rules is always bet the under of the Sox opposing pitcher. The Yankees messed up the stat, but I think it was around Thursday. 29 starts, only 5 opposing pitchers went 5 or more strikeouts. I know 3.5 is a very low number, but Brad Keller isn't really a strikeout guy. He wants the White Sox to have, make contact and make that weak contact.
It's a number that scares you. 3.5. That's a really small over/under, but yeah, you think about the White Sox. They swing first pitch way too often. Mm-hmm. They also put that ball in play way too often. That's why these pitchers could go 7 innings when they're only a Brad Keller level type, and they keep their pitch counts low. So you keep putting the ball in play. Yeah, that sounds like a decent bet to me.
Yeah, and I think, too, like he showed you that he was just able to live on the edges with the Sox, and the Sox just showed you against Nestor Cortez Jr. that they couldn't do anything against that unless it was Adam Eaton in the 8th inning, but it still took into the 8th inning for them to break him down. I'm also going to go to Moncada 2+ bases at plus 145. Love plus money. Moncada hits Brad Keller very well, at least very well for the White Sox. I think he has the highest OPS with more than 15 plate appearances. It's around 799, so it's good enough, and Moncada's just looked great. He's looked great from both sides of the plate. Home run for the left side, home run for the right side. So I absolutely love to see that. And then the final bet here, were we done there? Was that Moncada last one? The final one, run in the first inning, White Sox at KC minus 125. I do think that runs will be scored. I just don't think 9 will be scored. And the fact that Cueto is making his first start, maybe he just has a horrible, horrible first inning. And the White Sox, usually when they win, they score in the first inning. So, I mean, they've shown a consistency or at least an ability to score in the first inning. And I do think that Cueto, there might be some rust here.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, what kind of leash do you think he has today?
Yeah,
I can't see him going deep. He really did not go deep in his AAA starts. I think his most innings was 5. Mm-hmm. Not great. So you can't expect 6 from him. 5, you're going to be happy.
Right.
He gives you 5 innings of 3 runs. I think you take that today.
Well, and the thing, too, Tanner Banks hasn't been used in a bit. He can eat some innings up, and this is going to be an interesting run for the Sox because it's 8 games in 7 days, I think, like that, something like that. They have 5 games in 4 days versus KC. The bullpen's going to be very, very important for them. Maybe Dallas Keuchel can eat up some innings on Wednesday, Vince Velasquez on Thursday, but Gio's coming off COVID. I don't know how he's going to feel. Cease is pretty much the only guy that you're really feeling comfortable with, and hopefully he can go 7. As long as they're not fouling off pitches and being annoying,
Lance Lynn,
like the
come
Royals
back, we
can
need
be.
you.
Yeah, hey, early June. Can't come soon enough. Jack R is asking about the Cubs game in the comments. He's saying, what about Dylan Peters on under strikeouts? And since Cody isn't here, I'm assuming there isn't a Cubs pre-post game, right? There will be a Cubs pre-post game. I believe Luke is doing at least a post game. It's on the schedule.
I did see Luke on the couch over there.
Yeah,
pregame.
so Luke is here. So yeah, there is a pre and post game. So the Cubs will be handled. They still have Ryan Herrera. They still have Luke Stuckmeyer, and maybe even Corey will show up for the Cubs side. And with Dylan Peters' strikeout, they just haven't posted it on PointsBet because he isn't really a starter. He isn't really a guy that's going to go deep into this game. The most he's pitched this year is 3 innings. So I just haven't seen a prop for him. But if you see one and it's not like 2.5, I would probably just go under. Just because, you don't know how many innings he's going to go with that one. I wasn't really sure, too, with the Pirates. I don't know about you guys looking at the Cubs-Pirates here. I might ride the Pirates' money line just because I don't know if I trust Wade Miley yet. He's still coming off, and he didn't look great in his first start against the Pirates. I could be off base on this, but I don't know how you guys are feeling about the Cubs-Pirates here.
He didn't look good at all in his first start, but I'm going to rival you on this one. I'm going to go Cubs' money line today.
Okay.
In fact, I might place that bet on PointsBet right now.
There you go.
Yeah, they're 4-11 at home, so they've been really, and they played I think a 4-game set against the Pirates already this year. They struggled, lost 3 out of 4 at home. A lot of them were close games. Obviously, the one was like that 20-run game,
Yeah.
but I like Wade Miley tonight. Worked hard. I thought that his command in Game 1 last week was pretty solid. I know that he got the first 2 quick outs and then just had a bunch of guys down on the count, 2 strikes, just could not get that third out, and it killed him in the first, second inning. So that's why he was pulled early. But I'll take him tonight. I think bounce back for him.
Only 1 strikeout for Miley in that game. 5
walks.
walks. Yeah, if he could cut down on the walks, I do like the Cubs in that one.
And Jack R saying Cubs are hot right now. I wouldn't bet against the Cubs. All right, hey, maybe I'm off base here.
Jack
This is
R
why
going on this one,
we
too.
got. This is why we got a Cubs producer here, behind us telling me I'm wrong, and we have a guy who actually wins money saying I'm wrong. So listen to the guys that,
Sean,
that know a little bit more about this.
2 straight series wins for the boys.
Yeah, impressive.
So,
back.
Yeah, hey, it's all I can root for this year.
And
I don't
Cody,
have
and Cody takes a day off now.
Yeah, what's he doing? Come on, Cody.
These are the easy games, Cody. Come on, what are you doing? But that's going to do it for CHGO Bets Daily. Shout out to Stephen Nicholas for stepping in and doing a fantastic job. Thank you to Kevin Wells for producing the show. You can follow us on Twitter at CHGO_bets. We appreciate Jack. We appreciate Eric. We appreciate Thomas. And most of all, best of luck to Jabari on his big money line bets tonight. We wish you guys the best of luck, and we will talk to you tomorrow when we, in fact, and I mean, Steven basically already is, millionaires.